Hey, baby.
Hey, babe.
How you doing?
So, I'm good. I'm good. Busy as hell, but I'm good. Tiff called me at 8 o'clock in the morning. She's telling me she's driving herself to the hospital right now. I'm like, what's wrong with you? What happened? Courtney then got into her sister, her little sister, got into a bad car accident last night. The car blew up. She was in ICU unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so she said Dre and the kids was taking too long, and she said, fuck it, I'm getting in the car without shot. Way up there. She couldn't even sit up, so I know she was there in pain, but I know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell you the drama with my dad. I gotta go talk to my dad.
Now what happened?
Something ain't right thing about that girl involves Jackie. I don't know what he's doing, but he's now I know why he's been acting funny, and it is about Jackie.
You said it's about Jackie?
Yep.
Shit, I told you. Right,
It's
Jackie?
all about her. She spent the night at my daddy's house last night.
Yeah, see?
Now it makes sense why he been acting funny. It makes sense that he told me to come by and all that, and he was like, oh, you ain't gotta come by, don't worry about it, I'll come to your house, all this stuff. I'm like, you know, just help me come by every day. And now I know why he been acting funny. Martin called me and told me, I guess the girl got beat up by a boyfriend and he was something. And he out there playing Captain Save all the time. I don't know, I'm all in.
Uh,
I'm all in. I'm out there savage, so I ain't tripping. But anyway, on another note, Derek called me some drama. Everybody called me this morning. All finished it. It was like back, back, back. Tiffany called me. I was calling her. Derek called me. Martin called me. I'm like, goddamn. And then, what else? Okay, so Kaylee's gonna pick up the baby. I told her anytime before 4. I want to see if you want. They said the car was gonna be ready after 6. Do you want to just pick it up tomorrow? Huh?
hell, gonna have to.
Because I was gonna say, Kaylee could take it up there and pick it up today. If you want to pick it up today.
I can do that too. I gotta see what she gotta do
But I
though.
didn't know if you.
I can't just book her time and say, hey, drop me off over here.
I understand that. I'm on the phone with Kaylee right now as we speak. I already talked to her.
Oh, that'll work.
They told me that the car was gonna be ready after 6. I need to check with them and make sure it's gonna be ready after 6. Part of me wants to wait till tomorrow just because I know for sure it'll be ready, but.
Just do tomorrow. You don't gotta worry about it. pick him up, drop him at the house.
Alright, get her up. And they're calling too. I'm trying to call them this weekend.
Her phone was tripping.
She had his phone?
Mm-hmm. He brought it to me, earlier and it said emergency calls only. So I told him his memory was full. He had to clear out that he got too many damn games and shit on that phone. Okay. You got Deborah tonight? Mm. Alright. My truck ain't knocking when you turn it on, is it? Okay. It should be fine. I tried to catch the goddamn mailman. Man, I was trying to catch the mailman. By the time I got some damn shoes on and got down the steps, he was gone. Shit. I mean, he came in so goddamn fast. I looked out the window, seen him turn the corner. So, oh, let me go catch him. I jumped up. I'm gonna put some shoes on and shit. Was going down the stairs. By the time I opened the door, shit, he was turning off the street. I'm like, God damn. I might have to put a note up there. I was a little split second I took because I was like, let me get ID just in case he asked for it. I should have went outside first. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what Terry said this morning. Tracy told what? You said who told him everything? Called the social workers? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, 'cause she's stupid. Listen, this dumb nigga. I mean, she don't be put in the system. But still be put in the system where you still visit. So you can make sure she alright. In some of the places you gotta watch where they put them. Like, hey, she can't be here. I gotta put her somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And she didn't want to tell them she totaled the car. Let me take it, she drunk or something. So what? How'd she get out of the car? Somebody had to pull her ass out. You said what? Yeah, that's probably what she getting pieces. She said she cut her foot open. Um, Drained until they made it up there. Okay. Um, hey, you got that vibrating thing at the house, or you took with you to work? All right. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm talking about the little massager thing you got. Okay. Why you book yourself? Don't burn yourself out. You could have still did all that and did minimum. I don't know why you always overbook your day or yourself on a day you gotta go see Devin there. That be your fullest day. You try to book the whole day up. But that's the most busy day. Every time I talk to you, you got a full day at the job, then you leave there, you go straight to Devin. Same day every week. Every time you gotta go see Devin, that's a full day. And so what? Instead of cutting a half a day, going in at noon or some shit like that. Going at noon, 2 clients at the office. So what? Oh, she take a trip. All right, bro. Talk to you later. You said what? go to sleep, Rick, yeah. So whatever, she pick him up, bring him to the house. So what? Alright. Okay. Bye.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports.
Larry, from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. So the D-line's going to spread out. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to roam now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when they win.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. There he goes right side. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it.
Line him up, baby, line him up.
Boom! Create a big play for themselves.
Oh, my nigga got hurt doing this shit.
Point after here coming up. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Top 5 defense, baby.
Always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Line him up.
Back to about the 19-yard line.
Ooh, I'm loving that hit stick come back. 2018.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Give you a rest. Like, sorry, give you a rest, baby. You don't even want to know about a lot.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team.
Come on, baby. Tackle me off the scripting.
Yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Yes, sir.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Keep me in front of the line, baby.
But I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Play fake here on 1st down. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards.
So let's go
there, big boy.
The difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a solid run down inside.
Man, who he stumbled over?
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That was a good, strong run there. And while it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's bullshit.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field to become dependent.
Oh, you missed it.
Quarterbacks can move the sticks. Those guys are what they're waiting for.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going up.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Fresh set of downs here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This time not as successful as
Come on, little Mac. Oh, that hit stick, baby.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
There we go, baby.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. They'll get 16 yards there, and it'll give the Titans a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure.
Oh, cut up early. Look at all the blocks in the front, baby.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Their big-bodied receiver hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titan defense getting set now, coming back onto the field. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field, essentially. And that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
Well, they accomplished that last time. What will they? And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got time. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
So I'm talking about getting there pretty.
When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
What the fuck is you going short?
Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to kick it away.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the
out my
line of
face.
scrimmage. And no more.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They'll get 32 yards there. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They're going to look to throw, and that is incomplete here.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Their dangerous wide receiver with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was one possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's what they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
Mm-hmm.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stops where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And the Colts getting ready to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down.
And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over
Like
at
million.
the 29-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw?
Look at that,
Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now the Titans defense gets set to go again. Forced the fumble last time. Now 2 turnovers that they forced here in this first half, Charles.
And this defense has set the tone for the game. Taking it away twice here in the first half of the game, that's going to make the offense so uncomfortable the rest of the game and really make them focus on ball security. Sometimes that cuts down your ability to make big plays.
The offense will try to prove you wrong here. They'll try to find that comfort.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Come on, man.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, You're really almost discrediting their work.
They'll come out in the pistol. They run a draw here on second down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Colts send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And some room to work. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Titans.
That 100-yard turn, baby. 99 yards. Come on. I was in the end zone.
Touchdown number 20 on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
I think we probably ought to avoid the tape review of this one, right? I mean, we don't want to sit in there and listen to what his teammates are going to say. He went that far and didn't score a touchdown.
Well, it's one where if they win, they poke the bear a little bit. If you don't win, it could be a sore subject. A try here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Detroit! Detroit!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding time. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down. They come out here in the I. And they'll go on the ground. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Oh, shit.
And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Fucking bullshit. Come on, man.
We focus our attention on the Titans defense now. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. Drop to throw. Surveying the field. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The completion good for 3 and it's second down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. He's got time in the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
There you go, man. Get your goddamn tackle, bro. You can give me 4 more.
Fourth. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he was looking for the check on bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead.
I can get my dude the fuck out the way. I can hit it hard.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Bitch, that's why you going next year.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go!
And to give this time to the tailback. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They come out here in the eye. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
You son of a bitch. Come on, Ivy. Come on, Ivy. Come on, Ivy. Damn.
Indianapolis. Their dangerous wide receiver with a return of 102 yards. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
Why are you throwing behind these niggas, man? Come on.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we go! Ohio!
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, they robbed the shit out of me. How you just run by the nigga?
But not before he takes it across the 40.
Look at this shit.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken.
Come on, they won't let me move.
Midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The Colts send out their punter. He's been terrific so far.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a
Why are you backing into the punt square?
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Ohio. Here we go. Brand 38.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
3rd down, still 14 yards left. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On play action, they'll throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. At 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Another pistol look here. And to give this time,
oh, goddamn, 61?
He's going to lose yardage here. The loss of a
fucking never even pulled.
And now it's 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Their dangerous wide receiver with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return the touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And these numbers showing up on the screen, that's why he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a full 4 quarters.
But what they were hoping for was a half of a game. And if they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they always feel like they're one run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big. And we're starting to see that here in the second half. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here we go. 3-19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 18 yards there.
Damn, it was slow.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Let's go. 3-9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice?
Come on, baby. I just put you in the game, baby. Get you a TD, baby.
Down, Tennessee. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz,
Ooh,
they
some
dial
kudos
it
to
up,
that line.
and it
They got
turns into
6 niggas that picked them
It's so
all
nice
up.
to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hurry up, here we go. 3, 9, 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on third down.
All right, here we go. 3, 9, 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Taking it about the 16.
Oh, he should have
So
done it.
dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They'll drop the throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
No. God damn it.
A great read, and it's picked off.
I hate when he throws a slow-ass ball.
They get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Colts are going to have a first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Not only was it a double move route, it was the dreaded post corner for any defensive back, because you think that he's going all the way to the post in a deep route, and then he breaks it off to the corner. That's hard to flip your hips and get there.
Well, he didn't flip him in time. Big play. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Finding time. And he's got his man on the comebacker. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Colts a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Oh, that was mean.
Complete on the inside slant. A gain of 6 there on first.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. Like, my dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really, by the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll set up a throw. That's caught at the 2. And he'll
How do you know that
right at the edge
motherfucker
of the
open?
goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Looking to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Now, they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete.
What the fuck is he doing with his hands? And won't throw the goddamn ball. Oh my God. Them niggas is doing something to this nigga. What, he dropped his fucking hand? Throw the ball. This shit cheating.
It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
This shit cheating like a motherfucker. Let me see animation I ain't never fucking seen before. Fuck, you press throw and he dropped the ball.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And as the numbers show, last week good, this week not as good. My question to you ready?
Yes, please hit me.
Why?
Because last week, he was able to find the seams in defenses, and the ball was delivered before a second guy could get there and make a play on it. This week, those seams aren't even there. The coverage has been really tight. The second guy's arrived early. Not a chance for him to get the ball into those tight openings.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. His throw caught right around the 6. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose
Bullshit.
Bullshit. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Both the run and pass still in play here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
This has not been a banner game for the defense, not in any shape or form, but I love what they're doing right now. My admiration for them really is jumping up. What a great stand defensively, trying their best to keep them out of the end zone.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? No. I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming.
She's going. She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he will find his man on the outside. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
False start, offense.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Niggas can't get picks on computer.
Constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL.
Oh, how did he get up there and get that? We must do a low-ass ball.
That just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So they're going to go for 2.
Here we go. Ohio. Ohio. Motion, motion, motion.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Could also result in a melee later, though. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They go back to the air here after the INT. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's
Go with lock, baby.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or 2, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs.
Get up, baby. Get up there.
Looks like he'll throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Now
I waited too goddamn long. City's over.
A great read, and it's picked off. And
God damn, he's over.
Finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion.
I fucked that one up, fellas. And gave this nigga 2 interceptions. Damn. Fucked up my passer rating. What's up?
Hey, I think we finna move this to the end. You still at work or you around?
I'm done with my game for this week.
Yeah, on the defense you didn't have to play that because we only doing the user game.
Shit, it don't matter.
But yeah, you gotta play OT next, I think.
Yeah, I got OT next.
We're in the party right now talking.
Oh, well, I'm at the house if you want to run now. Y'all finna advance now?
We still waiting on Ryder and what's it called again to finish up. So when that game get done, we move it along again.
Shit, that'll work. So I'm at the house.